Welcome back, my friends, to the Psychic Next Door. I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to tune in, as well as for your overwhelming support for subscribing, liking, and even commenting on my videos. I am truly grateful for you. My goal today and always is to provide you clarity and peace through these spirit-driven messages. Remember, these are just general readings, not one-to-one, so if it doesn't resonate, just leave it behind. This reading was created for our beautiful Capricorn friends for the month of August. However, it is a timeless reading and it can resonate at any given period. All right, as we shuffle the cards, let's dive into a bit of astrology that could better help guide you throughout this month. Now, this month is a period for unwinding and some self-care, especially in efforts to offset the influence of Mercury retrograde. Mercury is known as the communication planet, so throughout this period, you may see some travel delays, some communication difficulties, and even some communication coming through from an ex. All right. Practicing patience during this period is going to be key. Rather than overloading yourself with things to do this month, take a more manageable approach to what needs to be handled. This is a period where momentum on projects, decisions that are pending, kind of come to a standstill or like a bottleneck type situation. But fear not, my friends. On August 28th, Mercury retrograde comes to an end, and you'll see more of a reset to factory settings. All right? So let's go ahead and dive into your reading. Now, as you can see, the setup here has taken a bit of a shift, and so have the readings. Let me run you through what you could expect. We are going to draw a few Moonology oracle cards. We are then going to follow it by a few tarot cards for clarification. And then at the end, I'm going to draw a special spirit animal oracle card just for you. So make sure to stay tuned. Now, the first card we drew is confidence is your key to success. So perhaps there's some lacking according to what spirit is showing me. A metaphor that, I'm sure it's a metaphor, that they're currently utilizing is someone kind of standing behind a curtain, not wanting to show everything they're capable of, just feeling timid and maybe a bit afraid of what's out there in this life or potential opportunities. Questioning yourself, perhaps not knowing if you're good enough for these opportunities. And it's kind of like they're sharing with me that it's kind of like a work in progress, okay? So we have, again, confidence is your key, adjustments are required, and a fiery climax approaches. So Spirit wants to start off with these two cards. These two cards are going to be the main focus, the overall energy for your reading, okay? Back to what we were talking about in regards to you standing behind a curtain, metaphorically speaking. You've been going through this period, my beautiful Capricorn, of a lot of self-doubt. It's kind of like the energy from last month, and it's still kind of seeping into the month of August, all right? You're needing to make some adjustments in your life, okay? And it's not that you haven't considered these adjustments. It's not that you haven't thought them through. It's not that you don't want to. It's this, you just haven't. You haven't taken a bold step. It's almost as though you've been in that Mercury retrograde energy for a bit of the summer period, not so much just August. All right? Spirit is wanting me to highlight the Hangman card first and foremost. It goes alongside with adjustments are required, which this is truly the key, the theme to your overall energy at this time. This will come in later, is what they're sharing with me. Let's talk about the Hangman. As humans, as individuals, we all see things in a certain way, right? Based on our experiences growing up, based on what we've been taught, interactions that we've had, throughout our life, we tend to give responses to issues based on those things that have happened to us. Spirit is asking you to take a different approach. It is without question that adjustments are going to be required. You can't continue on this path and hope for change and hope for betterment in your life, okay? Adjustments absolutely have to be made, okay? And you're a bit of a timid individual, not wanting to step into your power. Now, Spirit wants to let you know, don't mistake this for being aggressive, okay? Confidence, you're just exuding your knowledge in a different way. It's almost like you go from, they're showing me an individual who is slouching to standing up tall. Some of you may find this adjustment, this shift a bit difficult because it's out of your comfort zone. So you may think that being more aggressive is the way to go, but they want you kind of to pull back and realize when you're thinking about conveying a message, when you're in an interview, they're showing me like different scenarios. When you're having a conversation with a friend, when you're having a conversation, business associate, things of that nature, you just want to exude more confidence. Stand tall, and if you know about the topic or you know about the subject or you know the answer, speak it into existence. Now, another scenario they're sharing with me is that folks often mistake confidence for know-it-alls. So what I'm going to share with you is if you don't know the answer to a question, your best course of action is to be completely honest. Say, you know what? I'm not really sure, or I'm not 100% certain, but I'm going to look into it. Okay? Then educate yourself on the answer and then share it at a later time. The worst thing you can do to feel like you're a part of something or something of that nature is just spew out information and hope that it's correct. And others kind of take you for a bit of a know-it-all, and then you're not even delivering the right answers sometimes, and it just goes sideways. Okay? So think before you speak is what Spirit is sharing. And if you don't know the answers to something, be honest. I'm not sure, but I'm going to look into it and I'm going to deliver the correct answer to you. That's going to bring forth a lot more. People are going to start realizing that you're evolving into an individual who can be trusted and respected. And so when it comes to certain topics, if you take that approach, okay? The next two cards, and it's kind of in line with how you've been feeling lately. You've been kind of feeling, some of you have been really feeling alone, defeated. You feel like you're kind of always at battle. Make sure you guys can see these. Okay, we have the Three of Swords, Ten of Swords, and the Five of Wands. You've been kind of feeling beat down, and for what they're showing me is the summer period. Perhaps you have provided yourself some downtime that you really needed, but for your personality that perhaps doesn't bode well with you. You do better with keeping busy, okay? And you feel kind of hurt and betrayed by some of the perhaps relationships in your life. Things haven't gone in the way that you had hoped, right? Spirit is also wanting me to share another message in these two cards, and that don't put so much effort and attention into expectations of others, okay? 9 times out of 10, when you expect things from others, they're not going to deliver like you will, because they're not you, okay? There has to be a give and take in relationships, and don't put all your eggs in one basket, okay, is what Spirit is sharing. It feels like you've kind of been in a bit of a uphill battle, all right, the Five of Wands. There's been some turmoil, some discomfort, you're just feeling overall a not so fresh feeling, okay? You've been really feeling down and out, okay? In order for you to get away from this energy, in order for you to get past this energy, you can't keep doing the same things and expecting a different result, okay? You have to do things differently, right? They're sharing with me that confidence is the key, is a part of the key to your success, okay? And making adjustments in your life, all right? Perhaps, and they're showing me some examples, perhaps some of you may want to kind of touch base with a counselor of sorts, some professional help. Some of you just need the right regimen, they're sharing with me. You need to choose better options as far as your eating habits, your sleeping habits. We need to be conducting more physical activity in a given day, okay? Perhaps the gym or some classes. All of this, you understand that taking care of yourself, your body, your mind, and your soul helps with the confidence. It builds confidence, okay? And these are things that perhaps you've done off and on in your life. You just haven't been consistent, but consistency is the absolute key here for you all, okay? They're showing me the month of October being highlighted for many of you. We have the Emperor card and the Ten of Pentacles, which are absolutely beautiful cards in the tarot. The message coming through for you all on these. Come October, if you've been working on this, if you have started working through this process, come October, you're going to be standing in your power, okay? You're going to feel and evolve into a different person, okay? You're kind of going to let all this go behind. Now, while sometimes it will creep up, okay, you know, there's always going to be some self-doubt in your life. There's always going to be some question marks. But the main thing for you, Capricorn, is for you not to sit in this energy and stay in this energy, okay? Find out why you're feeling find out why you're feeling it at the time. Make some necessary adjustments. Okay, and then boom, we're back to the Emperor energy. By the end of this year, for the collective, you're going to be shooting on all cylinders, okay? And this is the Ten of Pentacles. And what that means is you're going to have a much more healthy and balanced and a slightly less complicated life, right? Because you've continued to make these changes and you continue to do things for the betterment of your overall mental health. Now, we have this card here, okay? A fiery climax approaches. I want to get some additional clarifiers as to what Spirit wants us to share in regards to this card. Because while they kind of gave me an indication that at the beginning of this journey that you're in, it's kind of like something happens or something, it feels to me like an internal push of some sort where you kind of wake up and you're like, this is it, I'm not living like this anymore, right? Or perhaps you realize you're worth more. Perhaps there's a situation that occurs. Oh, I think I see what's happening. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups and we have the Strength card, okay? The Strength card is in relation to you making these adjustments, to you bringing the necessary confidence forward in your life, okay? A fiery climax approaches, perhaps there's a situation that occurs, whether it be, you know, with a friend that kind of makes you realize all this, or perhaps you're at work and something occurs and you realize you're better than that situation and you deserve better, right? And you make some changes. Perhaps you're looking to change positions or even leave a company altogether. This is kind of like within you, though, mainly. It's internal. Something happens within you and you realize you deserve better. Like, I mean, it just, for some of you, it could be a situation that occurs, okay, with someone, or they're showing me just someone out and about in the world, just kind of walking, which means it could be happening in your day-to-day life. A realization occurs through a situation. But they're showing me that you find the strength within, okay, to start to make these changes happen. This is a very separate card as far as the meaning that Spirit wants to convey. In this particular card, though, kind of deviates from the rest of this message, the Knight of Cups. This is actually pointing out for you all that a potential love interest could be approaching your life. Now, understand that if you don't make these changes and if you don't grow and change and kind of get, okay, to this other area of your life where you're Emperor energy, okay, when this individual comes your way, you may not be ready for them. However, they are coming. It's what they want me to share with you. So if this is a little incentive, perhaps, to kind of boost you, like something to look forward to help you kind of maintain the growth. Let's keep in mind, Spirit is not saying that because you have a potential romantic partner coming through that you should be doing all these things. At the end of the day, to live with yourself and to live a healthy life, you need to do these things. But as a result of this comes through, right? And you're going to be more ready than you have been in the past. Okay? So pretty good stuff coming for you. I know that the changes and the inner turmoil that you've been feeling, it's been really tough on you, Capricorn. But understand that that's how we grow and change and become better people. Okay? And I'm really interested in this Knight of Cups. Okay, the suitor that could be coming your way. They're highlighting October for me, for some reason. For a few collective of you, it's November. And understand, this doesn't mean it can't happen in September or even August, but they're sharing the information for the collective. So I certainly can't wait to hear what's coming your way. All right, we are going to draw that Spirit Animal Oracle card for you to close out your reading. Capricorn, some great things coming your way. I'm really excited for you. And we have the Zebra. Open-mindedness. There is more than one way of looking at things. You must be ready to accept alternate viewpoints and new ideas. You must open your eyes to new ideas and new ways of resolving problems. Hello, right here. Adjustments are required. The Hangman, looking at things from a different point of view, trying new things. All right, my beautiful Capricorn. It was a pleasure doing this reading for you, and we'll talk soon.